Today, got nothing in the morning. Only about 2 days a week we have a team lift and some team skills, drills, shooting around. But today, nothing. Practice later on, not till 8:30 tonight too, which sucks, it's really late. But that means I got all the time in the world to get ready this morning and get a lift in. Today's Wednesday, we got 2 games this week. Play Friday and Sunday. 2 important games too, so I'm not trying to get too sore or too beat up in this solo lift. I just want to get maybe one round of some heavy legs and then some explosiveness. And again, not too much, just enough to feel good so my body feels ready to go. And first, starting off, just getting warmed up. I always tend to start off with a band warm-up. I don't know, it's just what I'm more comfortable with and what I've been used to doing. I need to play around with the idea of getting my blood flowing first, maybe running a little bit or getting on the bike and see if that will start my band warm-up and just get a little bit more out of it. But today's not the day I'm going to test that theory out. I'm just trying to be a little bit more efficient, get in and get out and get some things done. But yeah, after I get this lift in, I'm going to go down to the court, probably do the explosiveness on the court, and then get some shooting in. A little bit on my own, and then do my daily challenge with Mr. Strong by Science. Yeah, recently I've been trying to work on flexibility in my hamstrings quite a bit more. I've always been so focused on my quads, strength in my quads, length, flexibility in my quads, that I've been neglecting them quite a bit. And some of my knee soreness and things like that hadn't gone away. And once I started working on my hamstrings a little bit more and my hips as well, that's helped out a ton. So just making sure I look at my legs from a holistic approach of strength and flexibility and not just focusing on one part, which I kind of got in the habit of doing, which wasn't great. So doing the basics, hamstrings, some groin, this one more for the hip. I like this more than just trying to hold my knee, just have a little bit extra tension with the band. All right, now get some of the quads. Now add into this one, not only pulling to get the quad stretch, but pushing against the band a little bit too, just to activate it. And I'll do some more activation as well. This isn't the only thing I'll do, but just a nice little addition to a stretch a lot of people probably already use. Now this is the leg that gets really tight. As you can probably see, the heel doesn't go as far down when I pull it, just because of that really tight leg. So I'm really working on getting them evened out, which is hard in the middle of a basketball season, but we're slowly getting there. And a really productive thing to do while you're stretching, instead of just trying to get through it, is paying attention and being conscious of what parts of your body might be more stiff than others. Because not every day are you going to stretch the exact same way every time. Some days you might be a little more sore in certain areas and they need a little bit more attention. And that's kind of the best way to go about it, especially if you're pressed for time, which today I'm not, but just focusing on the areas that need a little bit more attention, more time than others. Especially in the middle of a season, because rest is so important. You can't do everything. Those some 90s. Sorry if I'm making a bunch of weird noises, but I am pretty sore. After yesterday we had a decent lift and then quite a bit of transition up and down. And then going inverse. Lifting the front leg up and then the other leg trail it. This one I've been trying, I've seen on TikTok, Instagram, I don't know. But to get quad, hip flexor, and hamstring is here. And then sitting back and flossing through the front leg and get the hamstring. I kind of like this just because it attacks multiple points at once. Quad, hamstring through the back of the knee, and then you go up in front and get the front leg a little bit again. And as you'll be able to see, that direction's way more flexible than this one. But it's getting better. It's getting a lot better from when I first tried it out, which is encouraging. All right, next, some of the band assisted iso squat, and then some going slow on the way down. Just another way to get my legs warmed up, and especially with my rusty knees, they help get them warmed up and going and feeling as best as they can. First some iso. And then some slow on the way down for range of motion. All right, now getting into the actual strength portion with a little bit more of a warm up still. I'm using the Strong by Science team on the, I can't remember what it's called, app, some with an H. I'll put a picture of what it is up on the screen. But I try to follow most of that just because it's nice to have a plan thought out by someone who knows what they're doing. But depending on the day, I'll switch it up and focus on parts of my body that I need to, or take things off. Like we have 2 games this week, so I won't do 8 sets of squats or something like that. But now I'm gonna get the heavier lift out of the way, as well as some of the full body stuff, and then take the jumps down to the court right before I get shots up. The first is more warm up. Since I got kind of a good long stretch, and now just get blood flowing and get ready to go. Ooh, these squat walks really challenge my strength and a short range of motion. And before I really started working on the stretching and being more, and taking my time and really focusing on what I needed to, this was kind of difficult, just to be able to move with strength in these positions. All right, one more round of those, and then actually get into picking up some heavy things and setting them down. All right, it's called the Heroic app, by the way, I just checked. And that's where he posts the workouts, and there's like almost a workout every single day. There's like a rest day or 2 built in there. But first, our snatches, dumbbell snatches, just kind of full body, get going, and then some broad jumps, which I'll only do a couple of just as a warm up, so I'll do plenty of jumps downstairs. was probably a little light, but hey, better to go too light than too heavy on the first one. Creepy, but okay. Okay, I'm only gonna do, it says 4 sets. I'm only gonna do 3. Again, because we lifted yesterday. I got 2 games this week. So just using it to get my body going, get activated, and to supplement the basketball stuff. Always trying to supplement basketball, not focusing too much on weightlifting. The focus is to get better at basketball, not to get better at weightlifting. I'll probably go up one more time on weight in those. But at least the movement feels smooth and quick enough. On broad jumps too, set a competition for yourself. So after your first one, remember where you landed. Say you landed here. On the next one, try to beat your spot. Again, just more ways to keep yourself engaged and not just going through the motions. I know someone like me is more motivated by competition, so even just competition within myself, trying to beat my last one helps a ton. All right, last set. All right, next is barbell back squat. And today it's supposed to be 80% of my max. We'll go closer to 70, enough to get a good, decent pump in my legs, but without killing me. First off, just a couple warm up. I haven't done back squat in a while. I don't like doing back squat. I haven't back squat in a while. I don't like doing back squat a ton in season, just because I have a history of having not the greatest back, and it just puts extra pressure, unnecessary pressure, loading my back like that by having the weight up there. So I'd rather do trap bar instead most of the time, but switch it up. Can't do the same thing every single day. That gets boring. Still getting used to kilos too. I have vivid memory of being in grade school and wondering why the hell I had to do all these conversions from pounds to kilos, metric and US measurements, because who the hell used metric in the States? But now I wish I paid attention. Now I wish I paid attention, but oh well. I'll figure it out along the way. Yeah, that's like one set. I'm not counting the warm up. We'll load this weight on and probably do 2 or 3 more. And then call it good for the heavy stuff. And get down on the court and do the important things. Not that anything's more important, but obviously basketball is what gets me paid more than weightlifting does. There we go. Oh, there's some ASMR self-chiro. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but geez, I haven't found a chiro out here in Austria yet. Maybe that needs to be next on the list of things to do, because ouch. All right, one more set. And then let's go play basketball. Hey. Luckily got my lift done right in time before some other people had to use the weight room. So I don't have to look crazy talking to myself. So that is a positive. And now take it down to the court to get some jumps and some shots up. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I will put out my little thoughts video on TikTok, maybe on YouTube as well about these, but they're so comfy. The only negative is they ride a little bit high off the ground. So sometimes they feel a little unstable. And I'm thinking once I wear the foam down, it gets more compressed and conform to my foot. Most of that'll go away, but I mean, we'll find out. But I'm really tempted to get another pair. It just sucks being outside the US, since these are made in the US. It's like $10, $15 extra to get them out here. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But I'll be down to ask if New Balance would send me some, or at least give me a discount code. That would be great, because I will keep posting these because they feel amazing. And I just love the materials. I love how they have the suede, like old school leathers and stuff. It just feels so nice, feels so much more premium rather than some like plastic shoes like these. And I didn't mind these for the longest time. They're so light and pretty comfy, but just the materials feel so much better on these than a pair like this. This is damn near the same price. So, but yeah, time to get down to the court. Empty gym, which is awesome, but of course, the lights are always off. No idea why they can never have the lights on in here. They must be saving a lot of money. But hey, as long as I get paid on time and I can see enough to shoot, I don't really care. That's fine, they can do what they gotta do. But yeah, start by getting just some flips in. See the ball go in a couple times. And then I'll start doing my jumps. I won't do too many today because I am, like I said, feeling it a little bit from yesterday. But I also did feel like I need some reactive finishing. Just get my muscles feeling quick and twitchy off the ground. I get started off with a fun warm up to get my shot locked in early. That I like to do is just make a shot, take a step back. If you miss, you have to come all the way back up to the front, starting with the flip and then working all the way back. Today, if I make it back to 3 quick enough, I might try to do bang, 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 3 sides, but we'll see how it goes. So first, flip, take a step back, probably another flip, right before the free throw line. Oh shit. Take it back all the way. Yep. 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 Nice roll. Elbow came out. There it is. All right, now finally to high school 3. Whack. Made enough of those. Back to college, Euro 3. Whack. Good roll. Take it back to NBA 3. Whack. Step behind NBA, and I don't like to go, I'm not trying to go all the way to half court, but at least to a deep 3 range, all in a row. It's good for consistency. But hey, since we're on camera, I'm going to take it out right in front of the camera. Not quite half court, but close. Oh no. All right, we're cutting that out. But yeah, there's one I'm going to do both sides. Middle, wing, wing, same thing. Get an angle. All right. Same thing. Now no free throw, it's all jump shot from here on out. Ah, it's that weird spot. Elbow will. Elbow will. Just think, extend that left arm and keep the right elbow in. It's my biggest battle right now. Extend the left arm, keep the right elbow in. And hold it. I like to flick it too much. Pause. Flick my shot instead of holding it to get all the touch on it that I can. There it is. Damn. There we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm flicking the wrist a little. I mean, the wrist flick isn't bad. It's just pulling out of the shot. Hold it until the ball goes through the rim. That needs to be more of my focus. There it is. Damn. Too much off with my left hand. There we go. There we go. Let's say 3 I should know how to make. Shoot that way more than a midi. Give me A3. There we go. Just had to pick up the speed. Yep. And one more deep one. Nice. We'll end on that one. All right, we'll get legs jump ready by going in close, 2 left side, 2 right side, back it up from the block to the hash above there. Same thing to the elbow, same thing. So 2, 4, 6, 12 jumps total. And then we'll get into some full speed. And that'll be it for jumps, not too many today. Tell that right left is not very good. I'm getting there though. Swish 2 free throws in between. And then we'll move on back. Dang. Two more. Back rims geholt too. A little bit better. Come on. Not counting that one. There we go. Damn. Now, I know these are all makes, but I just want to focus on getting as precise as I can. Yep. right in a swish, make my misses small to the point where they're not even misses, they're just loose makes. All right, now some speed jumps. I need to really work on jumping off one leg, especially when I was rehabbing from last year. I didn't really jump off my left leg very much. I was mainly 2 feet, which is good to work on my 2 feet, which was lacking before that, but now time to get back into some speed finishes, jumping up off one. Do some more sprint finishes. I do like the flip because I'm not really paying attention to where I'm running and trying to get my steps perfect. As like I'm facing the basket, I just gotta throw it and just make the most efficient, quickest cut towards the basket and take off as quick as I can. And kind of isolate it, what might happen in a game. We'll just do a couple of these and then finish with our shooting competition. All right, just tied Max up 2-2. He had 4 of 10, I think, from these corner shots. I had 7 of 10. He left the door open. We're gonna try to do another one tomorrow. Hopefully do these daily almost. I know some days I have games and I can't come in and do it every single time, but it is fun competing with someone back home, especially a guy who's trying to go pro and take it really seriously, which makes it even better. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole workout. I cut the dunks short a little bit. I was starting to feel it in my legs and need to be smart. I'm not in the off season. I'm not trying to push myself to exhaustion. I've got practice tonight and 2 games this week, like I said before. But yeah, not a bad workout today.